Welcome to the Life of KG, your ultimate destination for all things motivation and business insights. Join me, Katie Godfrey, serial entrepreneur and the brains behind the KG brand. Along the way, we'll welcome inspiring guests and share invaluable business tips to fuel your growth journey. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and leave us a review. With that said, let's dive into the world of success together. I can't believe my book is finally out. It's called Get Off the Tools and it is available on Amazon. If you're in the hair, beauty or aesthetic space, no matter what level you are at, this is for you. It's 1 year's worth of coaching in a book. So go and grab yours now. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of A Life of KG. I feel really lonely here on this sofa on my own. I'm not going to lie, but people keep wanting some solo episodes and I keep saying I'm going to do them, but I have amazing guests. So why would I need to do solos? But I am going to do some solo episodes. So if you're wanting to learn something that I know, if you're wanting a certain episode about something, then just let me know. And I will make sure that I do some episodes for you on them subjects. Just message me on Instagram, KG_Katie Godfrey, and I will get that done for you when I'm in the studio. Anyway, I wanted to do this episode today because I have something to announce, and I thought it was right to announce it on the podcast first for my loyal listeners. So, are we ready to hear this announcement? Why do I feel sick? I feel a little bit sick, but I'm moving to Dubai. Yes, me and my family are getting up, we're packing our things, and we're moving to Dubai to start a new life there. And I can't actually believe I'm saying that. But it's happening, and it's happening in July. Now, I wanted to do this episode so you guys know why Dubai, how things are going to happen with my businesses, because that's like the top question on everyone's lips. And just to give you a bit of motivation that you can do whatever you bloody want to do in this world. Like you really, really can. So why Dubai? Now, Dubai, everyone knows I've always loved. I've been going there for the last 12 or so years. It's always been the safe space for me and Lola when I used to travel alone with her as a single mum. She's been going there since she was 6 months old. And we've been so blessed over the years that my businesses have been able to run without me and create freedom and income and all of that jazz. That me and her have been able to travel the world, literally all over the world since she's been a baby. But we always go back there. And when we land there, we're like, oh, we're home. Like we just have always felt some type of connection there, which is why we're going. So I just feel like I'm unfulfilled here for some reason. So we're going to test it. Who knows? Might not work and we'll come back home. We'll figure that out when it happens. But we just don't want to live without any regrets. And obviously, it's not just me and Lola anymore. Luke is completely on board with this, completely on board. And he has even secured a job, which I'm so proud of him for, because he's going to have a whole complete career change, which is super scary. But he's all up for it and we are going. Lola's really, really excited. So that's cool. She is actually going to start homeschooling again. So lots of you know that I homeschooled Lola for around 9 months. She went back into her school this year and she's just not a kid that likes school. Like she doesn't get on with it whatsoever and just finds it really, really challenging. So I thought, let her finish out the school year, which is why we're going in July. Let's finish out the school year just so we know that she's done her, what year is she in? Year 5 here in the UK. And then she can start homeschooling when we land in Dubai, which is really, really exciting for her. Not so much me. Maybe we can have another conversation about this another day when it's going, because homeschooling for me was really difficult, because she's such a good girl. But then you mums will know this, like they're good kids, but at the same time when they're stuck to your side 24/7, it's really, really difficult. But I'll have help out there and hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. So we'll see how we go. Again, if she needs to go into school, she needs to go into school. But to grant her wishes, I'd like her to do homeschooling and see how that goes. while we're out there. And where Brody, where as soon as you get a suitcase out for him, he thinks he's so excited and is going on holiday. So he's just going to think this is a long-term holiday for a little while until he settles. And obviously Luke's really excited as well. But we've both been having sleepless nights. Like, is this right to do? Is this not right to do? I've called him several times and been like, I think we should pull out. I don't think we should do it. And then the next day I'm like, no, let's do it. We've always wanted to do it. So screw it. You only live once, right? You only live once. So we're just going to do it. One-way ticket, go with a bunch of suitcases, sell everything else that we've got in our home, and get on a plane and go. So that's what we're doing. My God, am I crazy? Like, do you think I'm crazy? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. The one person, obviously, I'm dreading leaving is my mum. Those of you that have been on my retreats know that I always take my mum to every single retreat. She is super, super special. And I don't know how I'm leaving her, but she's given me her blessing and she gets to come over whenever she wants. I'm pretty sure I'll be booking a flight for her every other month. So we'll see how that goes. But I keep begging her to come and she won't come. I'm like, Mum, why do you not want to come to Dubai? Like, please come. And she's like, no, this is your life. You need to do it. You need to live it. Go. So yeah, I can imagine at the airport, we're going to be a complete mess leaving our loved ones. But I do feel in this stone age, like it's so different. Like this FaceTime, even though it's really hard to get in Dubai, but this FaceTime, there's ways of connecting. You know, sometimes you talk so much over socials and phone and video that it doesn't always feel that you're completely like alone and not with them. So we will see how it goes, but that is going to be my biggest struggle out of everything, is leaving her. She's literally my bestest friend and my life. But it'll be fine. Don't cry, Kay. It'll be fine. So yeah, we're going there. I do also want to say that loads of people say, oh yeah, go to Dubai, it's tax-free. And oh, I know why some people I have told have gone, I know why you're going there because it's tax-free. And I'm like, you got that wrong. It definitely isn't tax-free. It's not tax-free. Obviously, there is amazing tax benefits out there and the tax is nowhere near like the UK because the UK is stinging us. But I still have my UK businesses. My tax is going to be exactly the same for my companies. I'm just taking one of my companies out into Dubai and obviously, yeah, it will benefit that. But that's not the reason we're going. Because let me tell you a fact that actually living out there is so much more expensive. So much more expensive. For just an insight, our healthcare alone for my family of 4 is costing £700 a month just for healthcare. Whereas at the moment we pay that in NI, right? And you have to have it out there. So there's pros and cons, but the outgoings of our general day-to-day are going to be so much more, which is why I feel pressure as well. Like that's a lot. So we're going out there for lifestyle. I'm going out there for children's education because Brody, I'm pretty sure, is going to be very different to Lola and absolutely love school and buzz of it because I can already tell it's completely different. And I want to give him the best education I possibly can, which he will get out there because education is unreal. So there's lots of different benefits and reasons why we're going there. But generally, I just feel like it's my home. So let's see if it does feel like home when we physically live there. I've been spending a lot of time out there the last year, sorting obviously all this process out. And I thought, well, if I keep going out there, maybe I'll change my mind, but I haven't. So stop going on about it, Kate. Just make the leap and do it. Are you a salon, clinic, or training academy ready to scale to the next level? My mastermind applications are now open. A mix of hybrid coaching, which is one-to-one direct access to me, group coaching, retreats, in-person days, online learning, everything that you need to scale to the next level. Click the link in the show notes below and fill out the application form today. That is my big news. Now, what's happening to my companies? Nothing, in all honesty. Nothing is changing. I'm still keeping my salon, obviously. Was my first company. I've still got it. And actually, I use my salon as a testing ground. Now, whether this changes in the future, maybe. But currently right now, I'm keeping it because it's passive income for me. It works without me there. It always has done for the last 10 or so years. And so why not keep it at the moment? KG Professional, which is my product range. Oh, actually, one thing I want to say about the salon is I use it as well at the moment as a testing ground for my clients, my coaching clients. If we do launches, I test the different launches. If we have different team members and we're doing recruitment, I test what job adverts working, what job adverts aren't, how can I lead better the team, what treatments are working, different ways of marketing. I use the salon as like a testing ground for that. What's working, and then I can go and tell my clients what's working. And we've done that for years and years now, using it as a testing ground, and it really, really works. So yeah, we'll still be doing that moving forward. And then KG Professional, which is my product range for lash and brow artists. And obviously we do training courses online. They'll still be getting distributed in the UK. And actually we will be distributing in Dubai too. I've always wanted to bring my product out there, and it's happening. But it's happening as we talk. It's not as easy as going, oh, I'm going to take some product out there. They're like regulation basically, and what you need to have in place to bring product to market is very, very different to in the UK. So there's lots of processes we need to do before we do that, but it's happening, and KG Professional will be available in Dubai, which is really, really exciting. How does this change for my coaching business? It really doesn't at all. Everything will be exactly the same as it is now, because I'll still be coming home to do when I say home, UK, I'll still be coming home to do my UK events, which are really important to me. My mastermind clients get my UK events included and being a mastermind. But if you're not a client of mine, I've started to open up like a select few spaces to join events, which are going to be bigger and better when I come back to the UK, which I'm actually really excited about, and I'm planning that already. So if you do want to join an event, then just let me know so I can put you on the wait list, because there's never going to be many spaces outside my mastermind clients. So yeah, let me know, because our 2026 events are going to be very, very good. So events will still go on, my retreats will still go on. How my coaching is run now will be exactly the same. My clients aren't even going to notice a difference, other than I'll mostly be super more inspired and more motivated and have even more ideas that I'm putting into play. So they're going to benefit from that. So again, nothing is changing when it comes to the companies and what we're doing, which is really, really cool. And I like to show the fact that, you know, it's my dream to do this, and it might not be anyone else's dream, and just to live in your own lane all of the time and build and do what you want to do. And it comes to taking risk, right? Lots of people will look at other people and go, oh, I wish I could do that, or they're living this life and this and that. But you can literally make your life however you want it. If you want to go and get that job, go and get it. If you want to open up a business, go and do it. If you want to close a business, go and do it. If you want to move abroad, go and do it. Like, honestly, you can make your life however you want to make it. And I do feel like I'm living proof of that. Like, I've done so many different things in my career and my life where people are like, wow, how have you done that? I'm like, I just took the risk. I took the risk to spend the whole summer in Bali with my kids, half of that on my own until Luke come out. I'm taking the risk to move to Dubai. I took the risk to open up the salon. I took the risk to start coaching. I took the risk to write a book. Like, it was only me that would have stopped me from doing those things. So just take that on board, that you can do, as much as it might be scary, whatever you want to do. And also show that me moving and still having businesses, like, I've always said I've created freedom. I've always said that. Like, this is actual living proof that my companies run without me when they're in the UK and I'm living abroad. Like, to me, that's insane that I've even created that. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I've created these businesses with freedom, so I can live wherever I want in the world, and them still run, and them still give me an income, and I'm still providing other people jobs, which is even the bigger mind blown. Like, I provide people jobs and I don't even live in that country. And just like, you can build your business how you want. And when you do start building your business and start creating freedom, and the only way to do that is stepping out of the business, which I'm going to do an episode on, but the only way to do that is stepping out of the business. When you do step out of a business, like, you can create more freedom, but that freedom is then able to be used on something else. So let me talk about freedom for a second, actually. So freedom, I don't want people, it depends on what your view of freedom is. When I say freedom, I'm not talking about I don't have to work, I don't have to do anything, I've got complete freedom to do what I want. That's not the case. I have freedom, but I still work my ass off because I choose to work my ass off. Now, if I just had my salon, for example, if I just had my salon and not my other companies, right now I would have freedom to do whatever I wanted, when I wanted, and not work, okay? Because that salon does run without me on its own. Same with my product range, that runs without me on its own. So, and my training, I had trainers for years around the country, and then obviously we've gone to online now. That's always run without me physically training for years. They run without me. So actually I could maybe, not work as much as I do, but I keep building businesses, which is why I'm working. And my coaching business needs me. My coaching is me, right? Whereas the others, teams run it, whereas you can't get teams running the coaching company, otherwise it would completely lose what it is. So when I say freedom, for me, it's freedom that I can work on my terms. It's freedom that I can work where I want. It's freedom that I can work what hours I want. And to me, that's like the biggest thing for me. That's what I live and work for. I can't not work because that's how I'm made. Like, I love work. So when I'm talking freedom, I mean I'm free to work on what I want, when I want, and where I want, with the income coming in that I need to have that life. So that's what I mean by freedom. So I wanted to just clarify that for anyone. But yeah, to have everything working in motion and literally packing up suitcases and leaving the UK to start a whole new life is so scary. But am I going to let fear get in the way? No. Are my family on board? Yes. Am I going to try and create the best life I can for them? Yes. So let's see what happens. 2-year visa. If we want to come home after, we can come home. It doesn't mean it's forever at all. So we shall see what happens. So hopefully you support me on this. I'm going to document as much as I can. I'm actually going to be I reckon I'll be more involved in my salon, actually, just going off track there. I think I'll be more involved because I'll be like, guys, let's get on Zooms. Like, what can we do? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm excited for that, to get a bit of spark back. But yeah, I'll document everything. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you guys will support me on this. And hopefully, if anything, I just want to give you motivation that you can do whatever you want to do. Create your life how you want to create it. And believe in yourself, because you've got this too. So I'll see you guys soon.